save, so hopefully this will load the right save. Alright. I believe this is what I had last time. Let's look at my stuff. I've played a lot of playthroughs since then on my own, so let's see what I've got. Alright, pretty good. I'm just gonna go back to the Enclave. I know I was probably there last time, but I'd like to see what I can get, and this was actually what I was looking for, is this duffel bag. Let's see, I have just enough for it, because I realized I said last time I wanted a gun, and while that is pretty true, what I actually really want is to just be able to use ranged weapons. And since I don't have a lot of bullets, I guess I have some kind of bullets, I want to be able to actually aim with them, so this bag will fit my arrows pretty well. And let's see. Alright. Okay, looking good. I am now ready to face the world. I also totally forgot my traits. Do I have trapping? Who knows? Who knows at this point? I forgot how to figure. Okay. So what I could do, and what I might start doing, is I can look for some dogmen to kill, and there is a great chance that I will die. But I could also make a lot of money from his pelts. Alright, let's do some scavenging. Let's scavenge a plundered auto repair shop. This little repair shop has been obviously burglarized before. All the doors and gates are open ajar, tool chests and lockers cracked open and mostly empty, and the few remaining pieces of equipment, rusted, lay scattered around. A dilapidated corpse of a muscle car still stands over one of the pits, far beyond any help, though you'd expect it to be hard to find anything really valuable here. The sheer volume of junk laying about almost guarantees at least something useful. Going to scavenge with a crowbar, I found something so fun. In a fire-gutted coffee shop. The coffee shop, a part of a once popular chain, now stands before you in deep disrepair. The windows are all shattered, the awnings in tatters, and the insides a mess of overturned furniture and garbage. The entire upper floor looks like it was gutted by a violent fire a long time ago. Not the best place to look for loot, most likely, but on the other hand, that bad first impression might mean it was overlooked by other scavengers too. Turns out there was a big nest of wasps located on the other side of the door you just opened. As soon as you disturbed it, a large swarm of angry insects is after you, going for every inch of your skin they can find, stinging hard. The furious attack leaves you no other option but to leave this place immediately. No useful items found this time. Pitchfork, interesting. Some knives. I think I'm just gonna take as much stuff as I can until I get burdened. See if I can sell it later, you know. Get to this forest shack. I am thirsty. Well, am I now? Alright, scavenging this forest shack with my crowbar. Let's see my items. This utility belt, $13. It's pretty good, actually. Oh, wine bottle is amazing for money. As far as the other things go, let's see if I can fit it in this 4 slot right here. That way I can use some things. $3 to can it fit anywhere? But this is $24. Do I have room for it? I can make room. Check this out. I gotta start thinking smart. I don't know what my end plan is. I don't think I can make it to Detroit Mega City. I guess. Do I have strong in melee? Do I have the Dogman footage? I really don't remember. It looks like I don't. Athletic in melee. So, I don't really know what I'll do, because I've never. Oh, just a warrior. I got all scared for nothing. I've never actually, like, I don't know how to say it, probably should to actually get the story of the game. Scavenge. There's just so much to do outside of going to the DMC that it's like, what is the point of me going to Detroit Mega City, right? Right? I don't know. Okay. Will this go in? No. Will this one go in? Yes. Okay. Ooh, $5 cell phone. Any takers? And I can put the duct tape in there too. That'll sell. Let's see. None of these. Oh, this is pretty good condition. Actually, let me get rid of this for this one. 70 point or 95.0, and then something I want to do is just change out my Cornucola bottle for an Erie bottle. I just like them a lot more because they're blue, and I think I said before, I don't have that bottle labeling mod. Now, I know that the more north you go, the more you are likely to encounter a dog man, and I keep getting killed in my sleep whenever I play. It's really annoying, actually. I probably should be being smarter about that, but I am not. So, let me drink some water. Check my campsite is the shack in the woods, and I'll sleep. I probably should make a noise trap, but I don't actually know the recipe for that. What? Okay, I'd like to actually sleep. I can't rest and heal, so I guess I try to wait till morning, but I guess I can't do that. As is life. Alright, good morning everybody. Good morning Enclave. I have some things for you, such as this $80 can of things and all of my knives. Aren't they so exciting? Don't you want them all? Oh, bullets and a scope. But thinking about carrying a sleeping bag, like a mummy sleeping bag, because they don't take a lot of space, and then once my bag breaks, I will have a sack. I think I'll do that, though it is quite expensive. It's as much as my can was worth. Crude broadhead arrow. I can buy just a little bit more, I think. Don't want to have too much, but don't want to have too little. Look at all these bullets. Like, if I had a gun, this would go crazy, but I don't. Oh, these are boots. That's why they're worth so much. I might as well buy these boots, right? Are they both right boots? Ah! No comment. That was annoying. Although I guess probably should have been more expected. Okay. Let me buy a little bit of cured meat because I know I'm gonna go hungry. And okay, think either left or right. Which one should I choose? Left it is. I'm already thirsty. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I just want everything to be handed to me. I'd like to have everything I could want ever for ever and ever. And I think that's not too much to ask for, because I deserve it, because of a reason. And the reason is that I like Neo Scavenger, and so Neo Scavenger should be easy. What do you guys think? see. This pressure cooker, this. Oh, this is just one painkiller. I could use it, but I worry that it's not actually a painkiller. I think some medicines have duplicates. Not quite sure which ones they are because I don't play enough to know that, really, but it worries me because I don't want to. I think it's antibiotics are the same as a blood thinner, or I could be totally getting that wrong. Okay, I've got my sleeping bag, or my sled full of stuff. Let me go into the Enclave and just sell it really quick. Wasting a whole day to sell a sled full of stuff. Yay, more money for me. Okay, leave the village. Actually, I changed my mind again. Gonna sell some of those bullets that I have to get some more archery skill. I don't know how much archery skill I have right now because I'm not very smart, but I would love to be able to hit things better. I think it's not the archery skill, actually. I assume it's ranged. Like, ranged weaponry. Did I do training? I don't remember. I guess I just did, because I paid for it. Okay, now off to the west. I'm starting to sweat. Is it too hot? Figuring out how to figure it out. Oh, I could have sold all this stuff. Oops. Okay, I'll put the flour in here. I don't really know what purpose that serves, but I'll get there when I get there. Oh my gosh. Oh, I must be an idiot. I sold the utility belt thinking that I already have one because I just usually have one in my playthroughs. And I did not have one. Cringe. Eat this cured meat, drink this water. Take off my hat and take off my hood. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Oh shit. Blue frog. Do they actually have special powers? Because they always seem to be able to, like, run across the map and, like, flee from battles so fast, like they're teleporting. But I think they just have the blue rot, right? In this psychonaut mental. It's a lot of bullets. And a scope, but my binoculars seem to be okay for now, and it's not really in good condition or anything. I think I might scavenge here. Dang it. But it's a nice place. I'm in a shack, so might be good to sleep here. Alright. Do I risk scavenging while I'm blind? I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna cheese it. I'm gonna save my save in case I do something stupid. I can come back here. I would really like to rest and heal or something. Because I am getting bad vibes from this. inside. I think that's part of a mod. I assume Neo Scavenger Extended, but it might be one of the mod of Doom or something. I really don't know the difference between the mods. Sadly, I think all the mod authors are incredible people who work really hard on their products. So I'm not intentionally shafting them or anything. I just don't know what they're about. Okay. I want the spear, and I want the bow, and I want the crowbar, and I want the bag. So I probably can't take this, but it's worth a lot, and I can take these. I don't really need more dirty rags than I already have. Trying to figure out how to fit all this stuff that I could sell again eventually. And I don't think that the mods I use have the thing at Zomzoms. Like, there's a bazaar next to it in one of the mods, I think. I thought it was base game. It is decidedly not base game. So, yeah. I guess that literally doesn't matter at all, but in case you were all wondering if I could sell all my stuff anywhere else but the ATN Enclave, the answer is I think yes, outside of the DMC, but I don't want to go there yet because I'm scared. That's the real answer. This game is scary. I don't know why I always get so scared by little things in games, like jump scares that aren't really jump scares, and whenever I see a dogman, I freak out. Like it's always unexpected, and they look so menacing. I guess not really, but a little bit. All right, poison berries, poison mushrooms, edible and poisonous. I've learned to hold to and click to use the items faster, but that also means that I might accidentally eat something I shouldn't on accident. So, in order to prevent that, I will destroy all of the inedible things before I go to town. Or else I'll get sick and die 20 turns later, because one time I accidentally ate poison berries and then I couldn't cure it, whatever I got from it. And it was quite sad. Alright, I guess I'm tired, so my stuff's getting heavy. I'm near the fairgrounds, so you see there's a lot of melon heads nearby. I want to get away from the fairgrounds, but I also do not want to go very far north. I guess I could try to camp out in this hut. Let's see, forest shack. Alright, what did I get? I got some beer. These binoculars are in pretty good shape, but I don't have any string to craft with to make them, in even better shape to wear. I've got a lot of money. I could go back to the... I don't remember how much you need to get into the DMC, buy your way. I think it's is it $30,000 or something crazy like that? Well, let me scavenge this abandoned mobile home with my crowbar. No items found. Alright, do it again. I found something, but my activity likely... Oh. Shit. I think that's not... I don't know if those creatures are supposed to be a different kind of melon head, but I'm pretty sure they're not. I mean, I know what they're called, but I get it. I'm not really sure what which folklore is right. But I know that there are certain things that you don't like, certain names of creatures that you just don't want to say. I don't know if that's one of them. I don't think it is, because it's like in what's the game? The one with the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect game. But yeah, it scares me. And I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna just sleep in this campsite and hope for the best. Alright, so, I can't rest and heal, and I can't sleep. Oh, now I can sleep. So I'm just gonna keep ending my turn. I know it's a waste, but, oh, is that a warrior? I can't tell. Let me try to talk to him. Broadspear. Offer to talk. Oh, it's an ATM warrior. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. I can't always tell. Alright, let's do some more scavenging. Destroyed office building. No useful items, so I've got dirty rags, some duct tape, another sleeping bag. Man, I wish like I could fit this sleeping bag, because these are a lot. I will put some of these away. I'm never going to come back here, but in case I do, might be useful. Alright, let's get over there. I'm thirsty. Alright, well, suck it up. Philip Kindred. Ransacked pharmacy. Alright. Damn. Bear get against her. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Traps. Okay. As soon as you're about to enter the building, you hear something open with a creaking sound. You then hear footsteps quickly running towards you. You brace yourself as you realize something is coming for you. No useful items found this time. Your activity likely alerted nearby creatures. One or more creatures approach, but none have seen you yet. Will you sneak closer to them or keep your distance? I will engage up close. You try to get as close as possible without revealing yourself. Alright, this is a stranger who's used the bloodlust drug. He is tough, but he just has punches, and I have my spear. I'm going to sneak towards him. I'm not visible. I'm not visible, but he's behind cover. So, I should stick with a melee attack, because one of my skills, I believe, is melee. I don't know if a spear counts as melee, actually, but it's not ranged, and he's undercover, so it'll be harder to hit him with range. I will advance. Stranger advances toward player undercover. Player advances towards psycho. Advance. Psycho advances toward player undercover. Player advances towards psycho. I'm going to wait one turn, because if he gets closer, let's see. Player waits. Psycho advances towards player undercover. I'm going to wait again. Whoa! Player waits. Psycho charges at player. I should probably dodge, or he's vulnerable. He's going to hit me, and he's used the bloodlust drug, so it's gonna hurt. But he's vulnerable. Melee attack. Let's see. Psycho headbutts player. Player's lower stomach was whipped. Player needs a movement to recover before attacking again. Player attacks Psycho and hits. Player lacerated Psycho's lower chest with a hardened spear stab. Psycho is coughing up blood. Psycho is stunned and unable to move for a moment. Player attacked with a two-handed weapon is somewhat exposed for a moment. I have to wait. Okay. He's gonna headbutt me again, I figure. Let me try to attack again. Psycho headbutts player. Player needs a moment to recover before acting again. Player attacks Psycho and hits. Player lacerated Psycho's upper left leg with a hardened spear stab. Psycho is stunned and unable to move for a moment. Player attacked with a two-handed weapon and is somewhat exposed for a moment, so Psycho is bleeding. So I had to wait must regain footing to continue. Player is exposed to easy attack for a moment. Player attacks Psycho and hits. Player lacerated Psycho's upper left leg with a hardened spear stab. Psycho cannot run in combat. Psycho fell to the ground and must regain footing to continue. Psycho is exposed to easy attack for a moment. Psycho's left leg became crippled. Psycho is... where did he go? Psycho is stunned and unable to move for a moment. Player attacked with a two-handed weapon and is somewhat exposed for a moment, so I'm going to crawl away because he was stunned. I'm going to get up because he was fallen. And now I'm going to stab him because he's a range of 2 away. And he died. Yes. Yes. And get this Bloodlust Inhaler because, hey, you know, who knows? These hand rags, alright. And now, ooh, a morphine syringe, or whatever. What does it do? I don't even know what morphine is, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not very smart. Or, I guess that's not true. I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of different things, and morphine is one of them. A shame that I couldn't get, like, a gun, but I killed this psycho. Oh, I should probably check my, okay. Minor cut, minor pain. I don't think any of this needs, like, a wound care. Needs to have some wound care, so put this away, put this away, put this away, put this away, you know. Just the essentials. Handfuls of flour and the like. Scavenge this farming plot for fun. Yum. Carrots and potatoes. What would I do without carrots and potatoes? Alright. Scavenge this abandoned mobile home. Oh. You instinctively held your breath when that pile of junk you examined a moment ago suddenly came tumbling down. Loudly. The sound didn't even rung out, echoing throughout the building when a new noise reached your ears. Oh no. A mix of loud footsteps and unintelligible gibberish. You don't know from what hole did he sprung out of, but he's right on top of you now, weathered, covered in dirt, and spitting out around as he murmurs his obscenities, and his eyes, wild, completely filled with madness. One look at him and you know there won't be no negotiations here today. No useful items found this time. Your activity likely alerted nearby creatures. Alright. Weird stranger with a meat cleaver. Alright, I'm going to fall back. He's going to charge. Player is very fatigued after using forceful scavenging. That was from the crowbar. Player falls back from weird stranger. Weird stranger tries to leap at player but misses. I'm going to ranged attack him. Lunatic charges at player. Lunatic is exposed to easy attack for a moment. Player attacks Lunatic and hits. Player slash Lunatic's lower chest with an Anishinabe bow with crude broadhead. Lunatic is stunned and unable to move for a moment. I'm gonna hit him again. Lunatic leader removed a barbed object from their wound. Lunatic leader's lower chest was cut. Lunatic leader is coughing up blood. Lunatic leader started wielding a crude broadhead arrow. Player attacks Lunatic and hits. Player mauled Lunatic's lower right arm with an Anishinabe bow with crude broadhead. End turn. Lunatic is bleeding, so he is stunned, and I am not visible. I'm just gonna range attack him again. I guess I could stab him. Less of a waste, but I don't know. Changing attack modes means you can't attack instantly. Okay. Player attacks Lunatic and hits. Player tore open Lunatic's lower chest with an Anishinabe bow with crude broadhead. Lunatic removed a barbed object from their wound. Lunatic's lower right arm was cut. Lunatic's right arm became crippled. Lunatic died to acute bleeding in the lungs. Get my arrows back. Thank you very much. Alright. I don't know if Lunatics are base game. I don't think that they are, but I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's base game and what's not, and so everything I say should probably be taken with a grain of salt. Scavenge. here with botany items. make for this game. Yeah, this was sterile, I'm pretty sure. I think it will stack still. Anyway, we were talking about how, about having, I guess different ways that you could have like edible plants in for mods, and how it could be fun if you could like spore print, because that's how you can like test mushrooms in real life. I thought it could be neat. Alright, let me sell this morphine and this bloodlust. They might be useful for me to have, but I've never needed them before. So, and this bottle of wine that is $250. Awesome. I wish they'd have whiskey so I could clean my wounds better if I got wounded. Let's see. Now I know like there's this part of the map with the strangler where if you have a G-Sick, is that how you say that? G-Sick smudge stick. It will save you from death, but I don't plan on going anywhere sketchy. So I have 4 bullets, which might be useful. I guess I could sell this painkiller. Like, I want to have the painkillers, but just one, especially if I can't. Actually, let me empty it out. I guess that is a non-prescription painkiller. I'm just worried about what I've got and if it's useful. I could probably make my way towards the DMC provided I can have enough food. I know there's not a lot of food to scavenge within the hex, which is a little bit worrying. It worries me a little. These are crude broadhead arrows. I'm gonna take 2. Let's see, confirm, and then training. Might as well do some archery training for 300. Okay, and I can do some would tracking or hiding training be useful? No, probably not for what I do. I'm gonna sit down for a meal since I haven't done that. You approach, or haven't done it in a while at least. You approach the long table and find an open place on the bench. The food here is plentiful and appears to be a mix of roasted and dried meats, roasted corn or maize, big squash and beans. There's also an assortment of berries and other fruit. Overall, the meal is hearty with diverse flavors of savory and sweet. It fills your stomach, briefly allowing your mind to wander from minute to minute survival. The feeling here is one of sharing and respect. Visitors to the table are asked to pay respect to the animals that gave their meat, the 3 sisters for their fruits and all creation. In the distance, you see fields of crops, but also semi-trailers, sheets of tarp over frames, and other repurposed grow ops for their food. You begin to understand the real sense of urgency that the perimeter patrols must feel in watching over this place. The fine line they walk in keeping rebels come out, but allowing peaceful travelers passage. Alright. I'm just gonna go to the trading post again. I know I do this all the time, but I'm just gonna fill up on some water. Honestly, I've been getting pretty thirsty. I forgot if I had any like problems. Eat some stuff and leave. Alright. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna find a place to stay. That cabin seems pretty good if there's no one near there. Alright, I don't see anything yet. I guess the tracking skill could help me figure that out, huh? Wow. $50, but I run the risk of I don't know if Martha's army will attack me, and I don't really want to find that out the hard way, to be quite frank. So Josh said during a brief press conference. It does says, do not use any processed food clearly on page 1. Any technological product of this advanced may be potentially dangerous if used irresponsibly. He called the threats of class action lawsuit against his company as preposterous. Is there another one under here? Cornicola, all this sweet you can stand and double the caffeine. Alright. Do some scavenging before I'm too weary. Poison berries, edible mushrooms, lots of things. Move this over so I can put this stack of berries here, and then I can go to town on the rest. Oh my gosh, I am so scared. Not even kidding. I'm just gonna have my filter be better and say screw it and sleep. Why can't I rest and heal? Wait, I feel like that's bugged then, because I've got bruises. Sorry, I just wanted it to be morning. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, scavenge this apartment building. Scavenge this IT office tower. Scavenge this abandoned apartment building. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna be Boogeyman. You had this weird feeling about this place, like you've been guilty of something. The feeling quickly went away as soon as you found a closet that has apparently never been forced open or looted. Jackpot. Then, coming closer, you realize you've been a bad boy coming here, trying to steal stuff, and that's why he is here, to punish you. Overwhelmed with fear and the feeling of guilt, you start to run from the dark shape coming at you. But this shadow from a closet isn't going to stop his punishment of making you afraid. With a thumping of his heavy boots, he rushes after you. No useful items found this time. Your activity likely alerted nearby creatures. Take cover. Search. Boogeyman. Oh, he leaped onto me. This is not good. Oh my gosh. So he sleeps onto me twice, and then says player waits. Boogeyman launches a flurry of attacks at player and hits. Boogeyman needs a moment to recover before acting again. Boogeyman whipped player's left leg with a punch. Boogeyman barely affected player's armor with a punch. And then this is it again. Wait. Alright, get up. Kicks me while I'm down. Alright, I'm down again. I am exposed to easy attack. Alright, I'm gonna roll dodge. Screw this. Boogeyman bites player while they're down. Player's upper left arm was slashed. Player's head was scratched. Player is in minor pain and some activities are affected. Player fell to the ground and must regain footing to continue. Player is bleeding. I'm going to roll dodge. Player is dodging out of the way, making them hard to hit for a moment. Boogeyman tries to attack player but misses. Boogeyman is exposed to easy attack. I'm gonna get up. Player gets up. Boogeyman leaps onto player. Player fell to the ground and must regain footing to continue. Player needs a moment to recover before acting again. Okay, I'm gonna wait. And then Boogeyman leaps onto me again, so I have to wait. Boogeyman attacks player and hits. Boogeyman barely affected player's armor with a punch. I'm gonna pull him down. Boogeyman kicks player while they're down. Player's right arm is whipped. Player needs a moment to recover before acting again. Player is exposed to easy attack for the moment. Player pulls Boogeyman down to the ground. Boogeyman's lower right leg was whipped. Boogeyman fell to the ground and must regain footing to continue. Boogeyman is exposed to easy attack attack for a moment. Going to wait. Boogeyman crawled away from me, so I'm going to get the frick up. Boogeyman rolls from player. Boogeyman is exposed to easy attack for a moment. Boogeyman is dodging out of the way, making him harder to hit for a moment. Player is bleeding. Gonna melee attack. Boogeyman gets up. Player tries to attack Boogeyman but misses. Player is exposed to easy attack for a moment. I'm going to dodge. Player dodges Boogeyman's move. Player is dodging out of the way, making them harder to hit for a moment. Boogeyman tries to launch a flurry of attacks at player but misses. Boogeyman needs a moment to recover before acting again. Melee attack. Player attacks Boogeyman and hits. Player lacerated Boogeyman's head with a hardened spear stab. Player attack with a two-handed weapon is somewhat exposed from it. Can I hit him again? Oh no. Boogeyman parries player's move. Player tries to attack but misses. Player's exposed to easy attack. Oh, lure. Player lures Boogeyman into a trap. Boogeyman falls to the ground and must regain footing to continue. Boogeyman is exposed to easy attack for a moment. Boogeyman needs a moment to recover before acting again. Boogeyman's upper left leg was whipped. Boogeyman tries to leap at player but misses. I'm gonna melee attack again. Player attacks Boogeyman and hits. Player lacerated Boogeyman's upper chest with a hardened spear stab. Boogeyman is coughing up blood. Player attack with a two-handed weapon is somewhat exposed for a moment. I'm gonna hit him again. He's fallen. Boogeyman gets up. Player attacks Boogeyman and hits. Player lacerated Boogeyman's lower right leg with a hardened spear stab. Gonna lure him. Boogeyman runs from player. Boogeyman is exposed to easy attack for a moment. Player lures Boogeyman into a trap. Player is exposed to easy attack. Boogeyman needs a moment to recover. Blah blah blah. His head was slashed and pelted, and now he has a cut, concussion, and somewhat disoriented. He's vulnerable and recovering. Let me hit him. Player attacks Boogeyman and hits. Alright, so finally turning this around, I'm gonna attack him again. And I think he died. Yep, he died to acute bleeding in the lungs. So let me empty out some of my water, take care of some of this stuff that he inflicted onto me. I guess I'll wash this cup. Boogeyman remains, ragged cloak, and crudely made hood. Alright. Well, I don't really need any of that. I think he's also part of a mod. I'm just gonna guess. But I don't know. Okay. The rest of it kind of hurts, but this should be fine now. I wasn't gonna scavenge that. Let me look at my map. Alright. I'm sorry, like I said, that's my reaction to a dogman. Oh, he is already coughing blood and bleeding. This might be good. I'm going to wait. He's charging at me. Alright. Charge at me. Alright. Charge at me. Range attack. Player tries to attack Dogman but misses. I'm gonna try again then. Player attacks Dogman and hits. Player slash Dogman's head with an Anishinabe bow with group broadhead. Dogman is stunned and unable to move for a moment. Dogman is in severe pain and is having trouble concentrating. Hit him again. I missed. Alright, but he's fine. It's fine. Hit him again. Player attacks Dogman and hits. I lacerate his upper left leg with a bow with a crude broadhead. Hit him again. Why not? He is unconscious. And he is passed out from unbearable pain. Let me reload. I don't want to get too close just in case. Hit him again. Nice. Grab my arrows back and so this coat I guess is not made of as much. So I could as valuable. So I guess I'll just do this, but I'll probably get fleas again, not gonna lie. Okay. There's probably, so the dogman was in pain, so there's probably something around here that was hurting him. It couldn't pretty friendly with each other. Okay, items, use, clean myself, just for parasite reasons. Scavenge with botany, alright. Poison, but these are fine. This is poison. This is also poison. Yellow's always poison. Let's see, empty this out. Here's my sterilized water. Alright, this is also sterilized water. Pretty awesome. Let me just, for drinking purposes, this is also sterilized. Huh. So either my method is not working and like all of it's stacking, or all of this water is pretty sterile. I guess I'll do the office tower, but I don't know. I got scared by my own self. I can't. Do not play Neo Scavenger at 3 a.m. Just a little bit of a joke for y'all. Gone wrong. Cops called. Alright, so I'm super duper tired in the game. Also in real life, but in the game. So let's see. Is there a good place I can rest? Oh. Should I kill this guy? It's a bad mother, so I won't be able to mess with him. We just charge at him. And we're charging at each other like we're besties. Alright, ready. Ranged attack. I missed. Okay, again. I missed. Okay, you know what? Again. I missed. Okay, again. I missed. Alright, one more time. And I hit. Now I'm just gonna stab him, you know. Bad mother charges at player. Player attacks bad mother and hits. Player lacerated bad mother's upper left arm with a hardened spear stab. Bad mother is stunned and unable to move for a moment. Player attack with a two-handed weapon is somewhat exposed. Hit him again. I carved into his head with a hardened spear stab. Now he's stunned again. Let me hit him again. Oh, this is so awesome. I don't actually enjoy really killing in this game, but a lot of the time I have no choice. 'Cause like, now it's locked. Use. I think I'm supposed to like, oh my gosh, yes. Sorry, disinfectant for my wounds, you know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I think for the lore, you're supposed to find stuff about your website on there. The New Earth, whatever. But, going to heal now. Take cover. Search. Ironfield Horror. These are kind of interesting because I think they just kind of jump around and then like leave you alone. See? I don't know what their purpose actually is in the game. Oh, it's like morning. Okay. Right. Let's see. Well, I guess before the encounter screen, I don't really have anything. So I'm just gonna assume. And scavenge this forest with botany. Let's see what I've got. Some water, some mushrooms, edible berries, and poison berries. Destroy that, eat these. Okay, let's see my map. Wow, I am not very close to the glow. Let me save this. Sorry, I just needed to save it. I think this is a good place to save. Because, I figure that if I die, I want to try to get there, you know, and I think this is the playthrough to do it in. So, just try again. Nothing found in that cabin. I don't want to go too far down because I think that's where the cult of the blue frog hangs out. It's like all around the lower part of the map. Not really sure though. Don't quote me on that. Alright, storage sheds. I stuck in an opening. Blah blah blah. Locked storage sheds. Got a scope. I've got a left sneaker. 47. These are both. This is in better condition. Life's a beach, then you die of smallpox. Charleston's health authorities said Tuesday was investigating 12 new smallpox cases, including one that has been linked to an emergency landing of a private watercraft in the Atlantic. A number of the reported cases involve visitors to the South Carolina beaches. Dr. Sunil Reddy, senior medical officer at South Carolina Health Department, has ordered a general curfew of all beaches in the area until an investigation on the cause can be conducted. Alright. Let me find this campsite. Put everything in there. Enter. A guy. Should I go after this guy? First, let me. How about my arrows? I'll probably need to be more careful with these arrows, actually. Hello, stranger. Ooh, fresh meat off the farm, she cackles. This place is gonna pick you clean, she adds, walking past you. Alright. So me and her are chilling. For now. Scavenge the summer cabin. Yes! I love first aid kits. I mean, apart from the obvious reasons. I guess not apart from them. I empty out. Will keep my painkillers and my amoxicillin, which I believe is just like antibiotics. I'll keep them here. Keep this. Eat these. And then I just have this meat again. 21 Texas drive-in motel. Gun on glass. I guess pretty tragic, but that's how life is sometimes. Ooh. Alright, actually I do have a beer bottle. Does it stack? Does it stack to 3? 1 more, 4. Does it stack? I guess it doesn't stack to 5. How about these lighters? Alright. Clear the air. Last week's smallpox outbreaks in Chicago, Minneapolis, and Denver may have prompted a nationwide grounding of all air travel, but the pandemic smallpox continues to spread around the world. Researcher Gary Barty of the Health Protection Agency in the UK says this is no surprise. Using data that modeled the effect of travel restrictions on the spread of a pandemic, Barty showed that even in the best case scenario, a pandemic would merely be postponed by several weeks. This is assuming that 99.9% of all travelers are stopped after the first case. As you can see, he says, it delays things a bit, but even an extreme intervention is not effective. Huh, interesting. I wonder if that's part of a mod or not. Scavenge. Alright, we got storage shed, all this stuff. Scavenge this storage shed. Alright, oh, I'm struggling. Martha's Army. Blah, 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 blah. Just, I guess I'd be pretty, offered a dog. He's carrying a crazy looking gun. These are dark times, she greets you. You nod. You could say that, though, she adds, seizing upon your willingness to talk. Sometimes darkness can be on our side. I say, how did things get this way? I'm glad you asked, she replies. We did it to ourselves, sadly. She looks up for a moment. We wanted security. We wanted more than we did our liberty. She turns her gaze back towards you. There's a thing that happens when we give up freedom for security, she says. We give up privacy. We give up anonymity. And, pausing for effect, we give up control. We kept prying and recording, building tools to watch and control. She stepped back until those tools controlled us. Turning to leave, she bursts with one final thought. Martha's Army pledges to never let that happen again. Alright, Martha's Army. Alright, I could probably scavenge this just fine. And what do we got for items? A saucepan, another beer bottle, some chocolate. I'm gonna drink this chocolate and beer. And this utility belt, yes. Actually, this one's better, in better condition. Right, gotta take all my clothes off because it's so hard to get. I think like my belt or something is like totally like just hard to get. Okay. I don't need the hospital gown. I've decided. Maybe it's naive of me, but I don't think I'll need it. Ooh, some bullets. Nice. I guess let me make a campsite. In this house. Maybe it's naive, but I'm gonna sleep. I'm tired. You can rest and heal a little bit. I'm burdened. Items. Drink some water. Another one just because. And go on with my day. Scavenge a stretch of forest with botany. And now I can empty out this. Oh, I'm using my one key. is not clean. So this goes in the whiskey bottle. This can go in the Erie bottle. And this can go in my stomach. These mushrooms are edible. These berries are edible. These dandelions are edible. Delicious. What more can a girl ask for? Me scavenge, shack in the forest. You found something. Alright, what did I find? Pages covered in illegible handwriting. Okay, I can't use any of this stuff. Really? Let me move this stuff in here, though. I'm going to need to, but I can use this. I can turn this sleeping bag into a sack, but I don't really need that right now. I might regret that decision later, but I don't feel like I need it. Like, I don't want to start carrying. Oh, there's a swamp down here, right? You can get guns, but I have heard you can also get beheaded. How close am I? Not even close to DMC. Okay. Enter. Scavenge. A ransacked mini-mart. Scavenge. A destroyed office building. I found something. What did I find? Wow, that is a lot of whiskey. Can I put any more in there? Okay, it can fit 12. I think that I'm going to have another thing of whiskey because who knows if I'll get all battered doing something. Alright, let's keep going. Enter. I have injured my foot on rough terrain. Lame. Items. Pile of bones and handful of yeast. Baseball bat, that's pretty good, but not as good as a sharpened spear, I don't think. Scavenge an abandoned mobile home. I have found this. Destroy that. Gaming console. Okay. I'm going to scout a stranger. Okay, he ran away. Good. I was gonna try to talk to him. He looked like he could have been a looter. Oh, he comes back. He is freaking me out, dude. I was on a rock too. Wow. I'm struggling. Oh, because I'm like tired as fuck. Am I even in the shack right now? I'm not even in the shack right now. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, that was really stupid. Okay, I don't want to rest and heal anymore. I'd like to get on with my day. Drink some water. Good morning. Alright, that water is not sterile. I realize I could clean it, but I think while I have water, just better to leave it be. Oh, I think that's a guard. I don't think he'll shoot. Found something. What did I find? Water testers with charges in them. Ammo amoxicillin again. That can go in here. They're both the edible mushroom, rifle scope with strap for magnifying optics, a running shoe that isn't possibly the best condition, a glove. Really excited about these water testers though. Alright. Enter. Hello, guard again. Or someone wearing guard's gear, perhaps. Ooh, I found something. A noise trap. Can't really fit a noise trap. Let's see. If I move this here and this here, and I wear this hat, then I can hold this noise trap and I can use it. Very dirty, burdened with a strained back, clean myself in a river, and get on with my day. Zoomed out mini-map. I think I'm close to the globe, but I don't want to be very hungry by the time I get there, because I know within a certain radius you can't really find anything when you scavenge, because it's near the city and everyone scavenged it. I guess I'm not there yet then. Items. Crowbar, glasses, metal saucepan, some edible berries. Empty this out for sterilized water. And that water was not sterile. That water really made the difference on whether or not I was burned or not. Enter. I'm thirsty. I'm working on it. Philip, I'm working on it. Slipped on a rock. Just a normal everyday type of thing. ATN warrior all the way down here. Wow. Fell down a ravine. Oh wow. Well, where's my empty this one out? Take one. I disinfected my wound with a strong disinfectant. Player's wound stings with pain. Sorry, friend. Had to be that way. Clean up my injury. Maybe I can sleep down there in that town. 1, 2, 3. I don't see anybody near here. I can scavenge these storage sheds, I guess. Or the 2 storage sheds in the ransacked mini-mart. Or the fast food restaurant. No items. I wonder, is that because I'm near the DMC? I'm pretty close. And turn, and I'm going to sleep. I'm going to put, because I'm not, I'm going to put the noise trap in there. Weak with thirst. Use my items, and I'm gonna drink some of this water. Okay, and I'm gonna rest and heal. Thirsty again. Rest and heal, and now it's daytime. I am on the move. I forgot my noise trap. Never the matter. Everything is great. As you step into a clearing, you finally see the source of that eastern glow. It's a city larger than any you've ever seen. Skyscrapers and their bigger brothers, arcologies, stand shoulder to shoulder, casting their glittering lights into the sky. Hovering lights flutter around the super towers like fireflies. A massive wall encircles their base with armed buttresses like glowing points on a crown, and radiating out from that wall, a shanty town of crumbling buildings, shacks, and dark lean-tos. Relief at the sight of civilization almost overtakes you until you realize you still have to make it there. That, and scavenging promises to get a lot harder near the city, as nearby ruins will have been picked over already. Alright. if I could find like if there's a spring nearby, it would be easy. I'm smelly and my whole body is dirty. Okay, I get it. You think I'm disgusting. Something is asking for permission to store information on a computer. That's weird. I don't even know what local is. I guess I'll say yes. You hear them before you see them. People, lots of them, pushing branches aside. You're presented with the city you saw from afar. A hybrid between a shantytown, refugee camp, and RV park skirts massive walls of the city. Everywhere you look, people navigate the winding, muddy roads, carrying supplies, patching holes in shelters, or arguing over property. Smoke from 1,000 camp stoves and barrel files trail upward, and the scent of cooked foods elicit a gurgling from your stomach. Nary an eye pays any attention to you. You're just one of dozens of ragtag corpses shuffling in from the wasteland. Beggars, customers, hopefuls, prey. Welcome to DMC Sprawl. Awesome. The junk market. As you navigate the winding alleys of DMC Sprawls, you encounter a huge structure fashioned of shipping containers. Throngs of people enter and exit the structure through a doorway on one side. Inside, you can see a thriving bazaar where people trade scavenged items in the light of 1,000 lanterns and bug zappers. The air is thick with sweat, smoke, and the smell of barbecue and spices. This is the Sprawl's notorious junk market. Pick up items to purchase them, or drop items to sell them. Store policies: weapons, armor. Buying or selling of military-grade armament strictly forbidden. Hardware, software. If hardware software is not switched on and unlocked, vendors will only pay the hardware's values if it were empty. Items will then be appraised by a specialist and resold at full price. Vendors will only pay a nominal fee for unidentified pills. Pills will then be identified and sold at full price. When in doubt, verify the vendor's purchase price before surrendering items to them. All sales final. Can I use the junk market? Oh, I guess this is it. I probably wasn't listening. Cheap memory stick. I can sell my whiskey, and I can sell my beer, and I can sell these bullets. Because I don't have a gun still. But what can I get? Anything useful? Batteries, phones, DMC tracking bracelet. Interesting. I need another bottle of water. I'm not gonna lie. Times are tough. Let's see. This is kind of sad. I don't have a lot of stuff to sell. $952 though. That's pretty good. That rifle scope is almost perfect condition. My binoculars are not. This is $51. This is $52. I'll sell my binoculars. Oh, a gun. I didn't even see that. I'm so blind. A gun. Crazy. I don't want these binoculars, and I don't want this gun. Okay. Ah. it's just gone. Oh, it's in the backpack. Okay. Poisonous mushrooms, poisonous berries. Have you no shame? Alright. Where is Hatter? I'm hungry. Literally the worst time to be hungry. Okay, I'll eat these. Navigating the twisty maze of shacks and tarp shelters, Detroit's massive walls stand as a constant backdrop to the east. Easily half a dozen stories high and probably almost as thick, the city walls are an impressive sight to behold. Armed towers, bristling with surveillance arrays, stand at regular intervals, keeping watch over the sprawl and likely the city within. Before you, giant vid screens on the 3 gatehouses flash instructions about pass requirements and threat levels. As flocks of people stream into and out of the gates, you take your place in line on the right with the others entering the city. When you reach the front of the line, a sinking feeling overcomes you. Heavily armed guards in full combat armor are checking attendees with some sort of scanning device. You're pretty sure that whatever these other folk have to get in, you're missing it. When it's your turn, the guard stops you and turns to a monitor installed in the wall. A message reads, "Device not detected, entrance denies." With the efficiency and compassion of an assembly line worker, he directs you away from the line, back outside. Unfortunately, getting entrance to the city may be trickier than just showing up. Oh, Hatter is so scary to look at. Sorry. Back outside, you cross the muddy square and stop to survey the area. Where do you go now? Would anyone in the sprawl know about the cryo facility? You're startled when you notice a man has been watching you. He's wearing a long brown coat and matching hat and is leaning on a walking stick. From this distance, you can almost see the glint of his eyes below the trophy's brim, though it's probably just your imagination. He takes his time approaching you. As he nears, you notice there's heavy maquillage on his face. It reminds you of one of those old portraits you'd see in a history textbook. "Folks call me Hatter," he says matter-of-factly. "I think we may be able to help each other. Come with me." Hatter's office is in the husk of one of those flophouse hotels you see crammed between high-rises in a busy city. It even has the old marquee hanging precariously from the cornerstones. Several floors up, armed guards watch over the street from missing sections of the building. Sorry. Had to yawn. Hatter acknowledges the men at the door and leads you through a surprisingly clean lobby to an old-fashioned elevator. "I have a client," he starts, pausing for the cage to rattle shut, "who collects heirlooms." He speaks louder over the motor. "He compensates well enough, in fact, that I'd be willing to part with a DMC visitor's pass in exchange." The elevator clunks to a halt and the door rattles open, revealing a dark room lit by video screens and old lamps. Stepping off the elevator, it feels like you've walked in a control center built into an antique store. Baubles and relics crowd the walls and tabletops, while video screens and computer consoles cast a bluish tint and a handful of armed guards. Hatter crosses the room to sit at a low, broad desk facing the elevator. There's a lake. He pulls a Warren Road atlas from the desk drawer, about a day's walk northwest of here. Inside a building, there's a silver urn. He pages through the atlas to a map of Michigan. "My guess is you know a thing or two about getting around there. Maybe this could be your ticket into the DMC. He pauses to look up at you, interested. "Trapping. Something's fishy here. Decline the earned job. Accept the earned job. Something's fishy." Oh no. Something doesn't add up. You're no seasoned mercenary, but you're sure any fixer worth his salt is going to be careful with whom he contracts for work, and a visitor's pass can't be cheap, so there's no way this is just a cakewalk test. Plus, Hatter approached you. Nobody walks to a town out of nowhere and gets that kind of welcome. Something doesn't wash here and it's making you edgy. "I don't like this, you say, shopping short of sounding threatening. Sounds like someone's trying to set me up." That gets Hatter's attention. You hear the creak of leather as a guard tenses. He says, leaning back in his creaky chair. Turns out maybe you are worth the extra attention you seem to have garnered. He looks down at a blank spot on his desk, considering something a moment, and starts talking at it. Your, let's call him, employer had a particular interest in you. He leans forward and starts interacting with the security console. Interested enough to open this earned contact with express instructions that it only be assigned to you. Said I'd find you trying to enter the DMC. Said he'd front the cost of the visitor's pass if I got you to it. He finishes a keystroke, then gestures to the wall monitors. One of the monitors switches to a view of this room with a cycling time code in the lower corner. After a few seconds of fast forwarding, it switches to real-time playback. There, standing where you are now, a black mass about the size of a man talks with Hatter. The detail seems to be glitchy, as if there were some sort of dark-colored static distorting the signal, but only around the figure. What's with the censoring, you ask? Dunno, he says. Look normal in person. Must be some sort of EM interference. The discussion is short, punctuated by the figure handing Hatter a small object, then leaving. As a rule, I don't disclose client info like this. He stops the video. But you seem like a decent type, more to the point, resourceful. And when money talks, I'll take a competent operative over cash any day. He reaches into a drawer and pulls out a small black wristband. The pass is yours. I'll keep my ear to the ground for any info on this Reaper fellow and let you know. And hey, he says before letting go of it, maybe you come around again when you're looking for some work. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. And soon we can go and find this urn.